Today, war is no longer limited to guns and tanks. Modern warfare now involves weapons that can destroy entire cities within seconds. These weapons are built with advanced technology, and their destructive power is so great that many countries around the world fear them. In today's video, we will discuss 5 of the most dangerous modern weapons: cluster bomb, bunker buster bomb, hypersonic missile, ballistic missile, phosphorus bomb, laser technology. We will explore their history, how they work, and how much destruction they can cause. Cluster bomb, cluster munition. Cluster munition. Cluster bombs are among the most controversial weapons in modern warfare. What is it? A cluster bomb is a large bomb that explodes in the air. When it detonates, it releases hundreds of smaller bombs. These smaller explosives spread across a wide area. History. Cluster bombs were first used during World War II. Countries like Germany and the Soviet Union experimented with this technology. Later, the United States used these weapons on a large scale, particularly during the Vietnam War. Laos, Afghanistan, destruction. One of the most dangerous aspects of cluster bombs is that many of the small explosives do not explode immediately. They remain on the ground for years and can harm civilians long after the war ends. Laos is considered the most heavily bombed country in the world due to unexploded cluster bombs. Even today, people continue to be injured by them. Ban. In 2008, many countries signed an international treaty called the Convention on Cluster Munitions. This treaty aimed to ban the use of cluster bombs. However, some major military powers have not joined the agreement. Now, bunker buster bomb, GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator. A bunker buster is a special type of bomb designed to penetrate deep underground before exploding. Why was it created? Many countries build their most important military facilities underground, such as military command centers, missile bases, nuclear facilities. Regular bombs cannot destroy these structures. Therefore, bunker buster bombs were developed. How does it work? This bomb is extremely heavy, has a reinforced steel body, penetrates soil or concrete before exploding. Once inside, the explosion creates intense pressure that destroys underground bunkers. Power. The GBU-57 bomb weighs approximately 30 tons. It can penetrate up to 60 meters underground. Usage. These bombs are mainly used against nuclear facilities, military bunkers, underground storage sites. Because of this threat, many countries now build their sensitive facilities even deeper underground. 3. Hypersonic missile. Hypersonic missile. Hypersonic missiles are considered one of the fastest weapons in modern warfare. Speed. A hypersonic missile travels at least 5 times faster than the speed of sound. That means speeds of around 6,000 kilometers per hour or even faster. Why is it dangerous? Traditional missiles can often be detected and tracked by radar systems. However, hypersonic missiles travel extremely fast, can maneuver and change direction during flight. This makes them very difficult to intercept. Modern examples. Russia has developed a well-known hypersonic missiles called Kh-47 Mezkinijal. China has also developed a Modren system known as DF-17. These missiles can strike targets thousands of kilometers away within minutes. Future many experts believe hypersonic missiles will play a major role in future wars. That is why countries like the United States, China, and Russia are investing heavily in this technology. Ballistic missile. Ballistic missile. Ballistic missiles are among the most powerful weapons ever developed. History. The development of ballistic missiles began during World War II. Germany created a missile known as the V-2 rocket. This was the world's first long-range guided missile. How does it work? Ballistic missiles operate in 3 stages. The rocket launches from the ground. The missile travels through space in a ballistic trajectory. It re-enters the atmosphere and strikes the target at high speed. Range. Some ballistic missiles can travel more than 10,000 kilometers. These are called ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Nuclear threat. Ballistic missiles are especially dangerous because they can carry nuclear warheads. For this reason, many countries have developed missile defense systems. 5. Phosphorus bomb. White phosphorus. Phosphorus bombs are weapons that create intense fire. What does it do? White phosphorus ignites instantly when it comes into contact with oxygen in the air. Because of this, it is used in warfare to prevent enemies from hiding, create smoke screens, Start fires. Destruction. White phosphorus produces extremely high temperatures and can cause severe burns to the human body. Because of its effects, its use is highly controversial worldwide. Examples of use. According to some reports, phosphorus weapons have been used in the Iraq War, the Syrian conflict. However, some countries claim it is used only for military purposes. Future of warfare. Today, military technology is advancing rapidly. In the future, we may see warfare involving artificial intelligence weapons, autonomous drone armies, laser weapons, space-based military systems. Some experts warn that if the arms race continues, future wars could become even more dangerous. Conclusion. Whether it is cluster bombs or hypersonic missiles, these weapons remind us of one important reality. The cost of war is extremely high. These weapons can destroy cities within seconds, but their effects can last for generations. That is why many people around the world advocate for peace and stronger control over weapons. The question remains, will the future bring even more dangerous weapons, or will humanity move toward peace? What is a laser? Laser. The word laser is actually a scientific term. It stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. In simple words, a laser is an extremely powerful beam of light. This beam is highly concentrated and focused on a single point with a large amount of energy. When this beam hits an object, it can heat it, burn it, or even destroy it. History of laser. The foundation of laser technology was established in the 20th century. In 1960, a scientist named Theodore H. Maiman created the world's first working laser. Initially, lasers were mainly used for scientific experiments and medical treatments. But soon military experts realized that lasers could also be used as weapons. After that, many countries started working on this technology. How does a laser gun work? A laser gun does not use traditional bullets or missiles. Instead, it fires a powerful beam of energy. The process works in several steps. Energy is generated inside the weapon. That energy is converted into a laser beam. The beam is directed toward the target. Intense heat is produced on the target. This heat can melt metal or destroy drones and missiles. Modern military laser weapons. Many militaries around the world are working on laser weapons. For example, one well-known system used by the U.S. military is NSEQ-3 Laser Weapon System. This laser system is installed on naval ships. It is mainly used for destroying drones, stopping small boats, missile defense. Another modern system is HALMD. This is a mobile laser weapon mounted on a vehicle. Advantages of laser guns. Laser weapons have several major advantages. 1. Extremely fast speed. Laser beams travel at the speed of light. This means the target is affected almost instantly. 2. Low cost. Compared to missiles or bullets, firing a laser can be very cheap. Sometimes the cost of one shot can be just a few dollars. 3. Very precise targeting. A laser beam can be focused on a very small point. This allows targets to be destroyed with high precision. Limitations of laser weapons. Laser weapons also have some limitations. Weather effects. Clouds, rain, or dust can weaken the laser beam. Energy requirements. Powerful laser weapons require a large amount of electricity. Range limitations. Laser power can decrease over long distances. Because of this, traditional weapons may still be more effective in certain situations. The future of laser weapons. Many countries around the world are investing billions of dollars in laser technology. For example, the United States, China, Russia. These countries aim to develop laser weapons that can destroy missiles, stop drone swarms, and possibly be used in space warfare in the future. Some experts believe that laser weapons may become common in the coming decades. Conclusion. Laser guns were once only a part of science fiction, but today they are becoming a reality. These weapons have the potential to transform traditional warfare. However, they also raise an important question. If the world continues to develop more advanced weapons, will future wars become even more dangerous? Or will technology eventually guide humanity toward peace?